Former Minister Patali Champika was released on bail today. The former minister was released after he was produced before Colombo Additional Magistrate Kanchana Niranjana.
Former Minister Patali Champika was brought to courts today in a prison van amidst special security. The bail application filed by former Minister Patali Champika on the 19th was taken up at the Colombo Magistrate Court today. The Additional Magistrate Kanchana Niranjana de Silva, who considered the contents of the complaint, stated there is no clear reason to grant bail as per the basic provisions of the Bail Act. However, Deputy Solicitor General Dilip Piris, representing the plaintiff, said the factors must be further considered. He cited that the facts pertaining to the use of a ministry vehicle by the Minister of Power and Energy and returning it 10 months after the incident must be considered. However, the additional magistrate said that those reasons were not sufficient to grant bail. Attorneys representing the defendant pointed out that such a vehicle could be used when one minister works in two ministries. The Deputy Solicitor General said the investigations in this regard must be carried out under the Public Property Act. The additional magistrate then questioned if the Attorney General has directed to do so. Responding to the additional magistrate, the Deputy Solicitor General said the instructions are yet to be given. Considering facts presented by both parties, the additional magistrate ordered to release the former minister on a cash bail of 25,000 rupees and two sureties of 500,000 rupees each. The court further ordered him to appear at the Colombo Crimes Division every last Saturday of the month. Former Minister Patali Champika was also advised not to interfere with the prosecution's witnesses. Meanwhile, Dilum Thusita, the alleged driver of the vehicle at the time of the incident, was presented before courts today. The magistrate ordered him to be remanded until the 6th of January. The additional magistrate considered the request made by him to record a statement and ordered to do so on the 26th of this month. The court also allowed Pradeep Alvis to provide a statement based on requests made.
Former Minister Patali Champika was welcomed by the masses opposite the court complex amidst religious observances. A large group including MP Sajith Premadasa and several other parliamentarians were among those present. I am thankful that we were able to establish an independent police and judiciary. However, certain factions try to violate the system. We are thankful for protecting the independence of the judiciary. We will continue our struggle to take this forward and further strengthen the democracy. Handcuffs and prison bars will not stop us. This is one of the most simple cases in the country. We might as well ask a traffic police officer about this. Generally, when someone hits another vehicle, they will be granted bail the first instance. This is the normal process. But this is political vengeance. They are seeking revenge from MP Champika over an incident that took place 4 years ago. But today, justice was served by the judiciary. What the public wants at present is not political vengeance, but for the government to serve the people. The fact that political vengeance still continues, even when the country has the opportunity to refrain from it and establish justice, is disappointing. We are prepared to face every problem as a strong opposition abiding the law.
නීතියට ගරු කරමින් බලය උපයෝගී කරගෙන කරගන්නා වූ සියලුම බලපෑම් වලට අපි එඩිතරව ශක්ති සම්පන්නව මුණ දෙන්නට ලෑස්තියි.
This was the response MP Sajith Premadasa received by a woman opposite the court premises.
Sajith Puta, and I want to see you, Sajith Puta. Sajith, I want to see you, Sajith. So I will take your details. I'm okay with you. telephone every day. Yeah.
Honorable Member of Parliament will send it.
I am living in Maliga.
We will try to help you. Huh? No, I will always help you. Huh? I will help you, don't worry.
After former Minister Patali Champika left the court premises, several civil and political activists expressed their views. In my view, the government obtained the mandate to solve a case linked to a motor accident. When the ruling party was in the opposition, they spoke about the central bank bond scam and the April 21st attacks all the time. But today, this motor accident seems to be the national issue. They are looking into a case that was already examined and closed.
නීති කටයුතු අවසන් කරපු නඩුවක් සම්බන්ධයෙන් කටයුතු කරන එක. චම්පික මැතිතුමාගේ මෝටර රථයේ පිටුපසින් ඇවිල්ලා තමයි.
The young man had knocked the back of MP Champika Ranawaka's vehicle. The insurance company has already settled the damages of MP Ranawaka's vehicle as well. This case has been filed under the Public Property Act, claiming MP Ranawaka had created a loss for the government. Even though the Attorney General had given permission to continue the investigations, he had not permitted to present charges under the Public Property Act. It was only later the police added it. This was done to harass and remand MP Ranawaka.
චෝදනා ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න අවසර දීලා තිබුණේ නැහැ. පස්සේ අතින් තමයි පොලිසිය පොදු දේපළවලට දැම්මේ. ඒ කියන්නේ චම්පික මැතිතුමාව රක්ෂණ භාරයේ තියන්න හිරිහැර කරන්න පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ තියෙන മന്ത്രിවරු.
He was forcefully arrested, violating parliamentary procedure without informing the Speaker or the Deputy Speaker. We will inform the International Human Rights Organization. We are currently in the process of informing the Commonwealth as well. The Speaker is already acting on this.
මේ වන විටත් කතානායකතුමා මේ සම්බන්ධයෙන් අවශ්‍ය කරන කටයුතු සිදු කරමින් තියෙනවා.
Former Minister Patali Champika, who was released on bail, visited the Jayasekara Ramaya in Rajagiriya and engaged in religious activities. The former minister also expressed his gratitude towards his supporters that had gathered at the premises.
පින් ප්‍රාථමික කාර්යාලය මාව හම්බෙන්නේ